Here's another short trading setup video. This is an Australian stock, Woodside Petroleum, ASX code WPL, and for those who don't know, WPL or Woodside Petroleum is in fact a top 20 stock in the ASX, so it's a very large company. We're looking at a daily chart here. However, what we're looking at presently is over several years. Again, if I just move down to the x-axis for you, you can see that we're looking over several years here. But what you will note, of course, is that like so many companies appreciated so strongly throughout 2003 through to the end of 2007, and like again so many companies, Woodside Petroleum was no exception, that during 2008 and certainly the second half of 2008, Woodside fell very strongly from say $70 down to below 30. But to me, it's what we're seeing over the last 6 months or so that is of significance, and it's similar to a lot of patterns I'm seeing right now, and that is we are seeing some consolidation over the last 6 months, and certainly a lot of stocks have appreciated very well, and this is no exception. It's moved 50% in the last 6 or 8 months or so. But to me, what we're seeing right now is like an ascending triangle forming, where we're seeing resistance at a particular level around $46, and in fact, some of these highs here are quite close to $46. Certainly here, just back in May, and we're seeing that resistance there, and the price has moved up and met strong resistance. A lot of bears and a lot of selling pressure forcing the price down, but the interesting thing is what's happening over the last 6 months is the buyers, the people demanding shares, and the bulls for this particular stock have eventually moved the low prices and where it's turned and where the support has kicked in and where the bulls have been prepared to jump in and force the price higher. We're seeing that particular level move from down here, up to here, up to here, up to here. And of course, like an ascending triangle, we're seeing this real sort of pressure cooker situation where one side is going to gain the ascendancy, and when we see that the selling pressure, the resistance has been quite passive, sitting at a similar level, but the buyers, the bulls, are prepared to buy in at higher prices, you can see they are the ones who are being more aggressive, and it is therefore those that are likely to gain the ascendancy when we sort of reach this situation very shortly, where either Woodside is going to break through this key level of 46, or it in fact might just fizzle out and amount to nothing. So what we can do here is wait for this key level. We don't want to get in before that key level is broken, because it may not ever be broken, and we wouldn't want to limit our potential profit to such small percentages if in fact it never got beyond that $46 level. So we could place a sort of on-stop order, a decision to buy, to go long in this stock above that key resistance level, bearing in mind that over the last 6 to 8 months it has been certainly firmly establishing a tendency to move higher, and if it broke through that key level, we would just be jumping on the back of that already well-established medium-term uptrend, simply because we saw this ascending triangle forming, and we've identified, certainly when you consider where the price has been previously in this particular stock, we're certainly identifying some decent upside potential. Profit should have break through that key level.